time, moonwalk on clouds, stacking up cheddar, feeling better, proud, mind sharp, cutting through vibes, samurai sword, dropping bars, hit like a freight train aboard. City lights reflect dreams, mirrored ambition, chasing glory in the chaos, no permission. Quick wit, sharp tongue, arrows in the dark, navigating life, playing like a park. Buster rhymes taking over, no one can ignore. From the alleyways to the grand concert hall floor, putting pieces together, call it life jigsaw. Rise from the ashes, Phoenix never withdraw. Cold nights, warm dreams, hustling for the cream. Every block another challenge, never what it seems. Silent whispers in the wind, secrets unfold, weak stories with rhythm. Iron thread to gold. Past struggles, now chapters in a book. Flipping the pages, never a second look. Running fast, marathon of vibes, so fleet. Corner to corner, city to city, life beats. Eyes on the prize, never blink, dodge the haze. Echoes of the past haunt sometimes the blaze. Blueprint the future, scribbled on city walls. Stand tall, fortress of rhymes, never falls. Tell me right.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Friday Night Kickback with Mac and AJ. It's been a funny couple of 2 weeks. I say a couple of 2 weeks because that's just how I talk.
Dude, were we even live last week? Dude, it's been a hell of a week. I can't keep track of this shit no more.
We were live Friday. I went to my brother's house on Saturday. Watched the game.
What? Yeah, because I knew there is a reason we weren't going to do a show. We talked about doing a late show, but I knew it wasn't going to. When there is a Duke game on,
you ain't gonna find me nowhere.
We don't end up doing the show. Same thing when there's.
That's just like
yeah.
It's like Michigan's on. I'll call you back later, brother.
Mm-hmm. If it's during showtime, guess what? We push the show back. Or hey, guess what? Y'all got to catch us next week because.
Yeah, you know what? All you got to do is go to our YouTube page, click on the rerun button, and watch any rerun that you want to watch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I preferably not last week's because that got deleted. Haha. Anyways.
Yeah, we don't talk about the forbidden episode.
The forbidden episode. Anyways, tonight we got a special guest, Kydd the Kid. About to bring him on here in a second. As soon as I can find my mouse.
I knew there was a reason. I didn't want to remember that we did a show last week.
Yeah, but anyways.
What's up,
everybody,
dude? How you doing?
What up, y'all?
How's it going?
So, taking it day by day, dropping some new music songs. So I've been just getting ready for that.
All right.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, look, you got to stay prepared for, big and upcoming. So you always got to have something new and fresh every single time you talk to somebody new or you meet somebody new, because they're always looking for new talent. And
yeah,
that's what we do. That's what we do. We like to spread everyone's talent around. A little bit about me and AJ. We started a podcast a few years ago, turned it into a radio station. We actually worked with a couple of radio stations. Worked at a radio station in New York called the Block 105 Radio, and then one out in California called SoCal Radio.
We even did a couple of collabs. Even almost made a move over to another channel. We don't talk
about that. That's the forbidden channel, and that channel never gets talked about ever again. Tell everyone a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from.
Well, I'm Kydd the Kid. I'm from Chicago. I just started getting serious about music about 2 years ago. I've been poet all my life, but at first I used to just do poetry to like that was my way of venting when I couldn't talk to nobody, and then people would just be like, "Yo, can you write for me, or can you help me out with this?" And I'll just be in it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just go all in.
So what inspired you to do poetry at first?
I used to not be able to have anybody to really talk to. So to get out how I saw things, because in a way I felt like I would say things but people wasn't listening. So I just used to, whether it was something going on with me, something I saw, or like something going on in the world, I'll just start writing about it.
That's actually how a lot of rappers started out writing poetry. Like I know like Ludacris, Nelly, um, whole bunch of other people. Uh,
Yeah, cause I mean, technically, like the industry is basically taking poetry and putting that tool behind it,
Mhm.
putting your own spin to it. So, so I could see that. I could definitely see that.
you would it's funny because a lot of people I don't know if you know who Mac Miller was.
Yeah,
Mac Miller was a poet before he turned into a rapper. Um, gosh, uh, rest in peace, Juice World. You know what I'm saying? Juice World was a poet.
yeah. He went
Uh,
crazy. He went like every Juice WRLD specifically, like a lot of the interviews I see where they talking about him, they like they'll have to put him last if they was doing like a you know how we'll just go off of each other. Like they'll put him last because they know he gonna keep it going.
oh yeah, they always said that there's always been a complete race between Juice World and X, but rest in peace to both. But I think Juice World had always had the upper hand. Uh, but a lot of people also didn't know that Eminem was also a poet before he,
Became the greatest rapper alive.
yeah. Um, but being from Chicago, uh, I'm a big Dirk fan. I'm a big King Von fan myself.
Mac Dub's like the big D.
Man.
I
I
know it's
I actually met
I
Dirk once when I worked at the airport.
oh really?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Free Dirk. Come home soon. uh, so speaking of like raps, have you so are you looking to like collab with like different artists, or are you just trying to
Oh
pursue
yeah,
like
for sure. I'm always looking to work with somebody. Like same way I found y'all, I'll just get on get on. I'll be going through my stuff and I'll be like, "Oh, you want to work with somebody? Well, let's cook. Let's cook. Let's do it."
so how long have you been rapping?
Uh I just started taking it serious like 2 years ago, but I've been on and off for probably since 2 years before the pandemic.
So I've
I
like
don't remember what year that is. I just knew it's
So,
someone.
so let me
so that
ask. Go ahead, Mac.
no, I was gonna say 2 years before the pandemic. So pandemic started in 2019 to 2017.
Yeah,
Hey,
that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
yeah. So
Do
go ahead,
you
AJ.
freestyle or do you have to go based on like writing shit down?
I'm more writing it down, but I am starting to slowly get into freestyling. Just it I started to slowly get into it just because of different people would just be like, I'll just be in certain settings and they'll be like, nah, put that down, and then we'll just be popcorning, and I'll come up with something. I'm like, oh, but the reason I also write down is because even when I freestyle a little bit in the studio with my different songs, I don't always remember the last things I said. So it'll just be like, and if I gotta redo it, it's like, okay, what did I say again? Can you replay that back? Because if I can't rehear that back, I don't know what I just said it, and I don't know.
And I mean, I get it. Like, I've tried to do music myself. I'm not. I can't come off the top of my head. Like, if I'm listening to, like, 50 Cent or Eminem, and I listen to it enough times and I get the lyrics, then it's to the point where I can almost have it memorized and I can spit it.
Yeah,
But
see, that's different. But
but
like
but
in the
to write
making,
my own, I mean, but to write my own shit and really, like, get the hang of it, I can't. I would have to have, like, a ghostwriter to write my own.
See, and here's the thing though, a lot of rappers, and nobody doesn't know, a lot of rappers bite off of old school, like old
oh
school hip
yeah, they be
hop.
sampling off of old school work. That's also part of the reason like a lot of songs are so popular because it got a little bit of that feel that we in a way grew up with.
Yeah, um, it's just like I'm not saying rest in peace to Pop Smoke because he's one of my favorite artists, probably in my top five. Um, but Pop Smoke, he that song, I got it on me. You can run up if you want. He got that off of 50, Mini Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause he was like, cause 50 song was Mini Man, wish death upon me, blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. And then Pop Smoke got that off of 50 Cent. Uh, that was a banger though. I mean, if it's a banger, it's a banger.
No facts.
So, I have to ask every time we get a rapper on the show. Mac was laughing when I asked you about if you write or you freestyle, because Mac knows why I ask. I asked all of our rappers to come on the show. You mind
Who's
doing
gonna
it?
ask me to freestyle?
Well, a little more than that, right? Um, would you be willing to not only freestyle but do a rap battle against Mac? Mac's been known to spit some shit, so I'm just.
I don't battle, but
Uh,
I spit bars. I can spit bars though.
man, rap
I mean,
battle. I don't know.
you can not even rap.
A
You could just
little,
like
a little freestyle.
just spit you.
I just like to see y'all bounce off each
What
other.
he means by rap battle is basically like you spit some bars and then I'll spit some bars, not just battling each other. Basically like a cipher.
I'm not good with
I
this
don't.
rap lingo.
Maybe next one. Maybe next one. I
Uh,
don't know about this time.
yeah, I tell you, I'm not into this, like, rap lingo. Like, seriously, when we get rappers on the show, I feel like I am the whitest person in the room. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Yeah,
I'm actually half
I actually
Filipino.
never heard someone say that.
Uh, yeah. If you go check out previous, you know what, I got an idea for you, right? Because uh, I've been trying to get this duo on our show for the longest time. They're actually about ready. It's a rap duo. I think they'd be pretty good. They're talking about dropping their first. Um, what did you call it, Mac? An EP or something?
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're gonna drop it soon. The duo's name, up and coming all stars, right? They're called. Uh, what was it, Mac?
They're basically comedian rappers.
It's white,
They're
white bread, and somebody else. I can't.
no, it was C. No, then it was
Oh,
A
that's right.
shit.
It was
It was A shits and C
C drip.
drip. Yeah,
A shits and C drip.
Yep.
yeah. They're
Okay.
comedian. They're comedian rappers. So
So I mean,
yeah, we've tried to get. They're hard to catch. We've been trying to get them on the show forever, but if anybody's ever, because we asked everybody if they, if they know anybody who's like into like like comedian
Okay.
rap and stuff like that. So
To
if you
know
could collab, huh?
to know exactly what y'all mean when y'all say that, I would need an example. But
Weird Al Yankovic.
who-
Weird Al. You please tell me you've heard of Weird Al.
oh yeah.
Think of A Shits and C Drip as the rap's version of Weird Al. Just,
Okay.
just like a
Yeah.
duo.
So or more like Weird Al mixed with like Wild and Out,
Okay.
except on like a EP, like like on a track.
Yo, no cap. That sound cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So are you in the process of like putting out like any music on like collabs with anybody right now, or are you just working solo right now?
Yeah, so I actually got two projects going out this year. I got I'm still looking to collab with anybody for real right now because I'm actually planning if I could collab with at least like another maybe five more people up until like July, I'll I'll be open to that because I plan to drop my own EP um August 30th. And I'm also having a listening party that day. So I'm trying to do that as well as get some people to come out. It'd be preferred if they wasn't too far just because I want them to be able to perform as well. Like I'm trying to put an event together so that way they can also get paid off the event as well. And I got that one, and then I'm doing a collab with another person, and it's basically like a mixtape, but it got a bunch of us. I think it's like 15 artists on the mixtape, and I got one song on there, and then like other people got like one song on there.
Speaking of
That one's
mixtapes,
coming out in April.
gotcha. Speaking of mixtapes, you know what's funny? I found a mixtape that I was on when I was like 18 years old. And I'm 35 now. That's the only like track you'll ever hear me on. Um, I used to do like a lot of ciphers with my friends and stuff, and we like record it, and that
Max is
was
being way too humble. I'm telling you now. I've heard him spit, and he's got venom in there. So I mean,
Man, if that's the case, you need to stop acting like that, Mike.
I'm
I
just saying,
mean,
like, me personally, I would love to see Mac on a track, or maybe a live performance or something. So I'm just gonna throw it out there, you know, to take it in whatever direction y'all will. I think there might be a little something cooking here.
What's up? What's up?
um,
Cause I'm with it. I'm with
we
it.
can work on something.
Can I get you? Can I possibly get you on my EP?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
All
mean, if
right.
you want, I'll spit a little something right now.
Oh,
Hey, that's more
As
than what I
a
could do right now.
All right, you know what? Let's. I would love to hear a cipher if you're. Mac, spit some shit. Let's hear what you got.
All right, hold on.
He's got to take a drink because he knows somewhere in there I'm
It's
just gonna
about to
come
get
in and fuck it all
real.
up for him.
Let's see. 9 shots in your bag. And who else but me? With a black fitted on and a fresh black tee. Yeah, my rhymes is like fire, get burned to see. Yeah, my rhymes are itchy like Muhammad Ali. I'm the real dope boy of the city and hood. I'm about to show all these haters what's really good. This white boy's known to have a Glock or a ratchet. So tight of my waist, you may think I attached it.
Attached it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's all it says.
okay.
Word.
No cap, no cap. That was decent. That was decent. I definitely so I could definitely send like a couple beats to the email, and we could work on that.
I'm also working on we're also working on something with I don't know if you ever seen or heard of the YouTube Tubi series called Juicy. You ever heard of it?
I think I have.
Yeah,
It do sound familiar.
it's basically it's about a bunch of girls who start this gang called Juicy, and they go around scamming people and
And it's because the girls are juicy in there too. They live
yeah,
a you know.
facts. There's an actress up there and rapper. She goes by Calypso. We got a project with
I
her
think I
too.
do. I think I know her.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
if you go on her Instagram, she's on her Instagram.
Is that the one?
Uh,
You know what? I'm just gonna shut up and behave myself.
Yep, AJ,
Okay.
that's the one.
All right. All right.
Um,
Tells you Mac knows me so well, I don't even have to finish the sentence.
so if so, are you looking? So would you be willing to do work with like R&B artists as well? Um,
Oh yeah, I actually just recorded a song with one of my homies. I know that's one. Well, I'm not gonna say he won. He do R&B as well. So
okay, so yeah.
And
I
you know,
mean, we've got a couple of artists who's been up here, um, and we're actually so basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put together not a mixtape, but like it's like a one-time track with all the artists that's been on our show. We're gonna call it like the one and done the one and done track, or
like
maybe the one.
we just gonna all
like,
feed off each other and keep
Yeah,
it going.
basically. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
like a first and last hit album or something.
yeah, or like a first and last hit EP or something like that. And
Oh, what would be dope is if like the visual is like on some that 70s show type thing.
facts. It's what we were thinking about. Um, and we were actually thinking about like maybe mixing it up with like hip hop R&B. We've actually got some singers up here. I don't know. Do you know who Adele is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got some people who we've got a girl who came up here and covered Adele. Um,
Is that the one from
actually,
Ireland?
yeah,
Oh, her voice.
Okay.
I am sorry, but music to my ears.
Chef's kiss?
I mean,
Oh, snap.
I am telling you. I mean, I am 44% English, right? And I have a little bit of Irish, right? So I got this tattoo here, but and this one here. Um, but we had her on the show, and to hear the music, the pitch, and just everything, I can't say enough, right? Because usually we have a variety of guests. We've had music artists, whether it's rappers, R&B, all types of music. We've had wrestlers, we've had authors, motivational speakers. Mac, yeah. Um, we don't really talk about that category. No. We've had Hawaiians. Hola. Hmm? We don't talk about them either. Um, oh no. Wow. Mac, I think I'm gonna start letting you take the lead now because
I'm sorry, y'all.
oh,
I'm trying to. I'm still here.
No,
scared
we
me
thought
for
I thought we were having technical issues. It's like
I,
we
yeah,
can
I,
never. So most of the time, we can never get through a show without having technical
I,
issues.
I just thought you guys sticking to. I thought you didn't want to hear me talk, so you just up
Oh
and
no, I was still listening. Since we was talking about different artists and whatnot, I was trying to send a couple of my songs to my email so I could play them for y'all on my laptop.
Okay, yeah,
oh,
that'd be cool.
yeah. I mean, send it over. Whenever you get a chance to, and and
I
everything.
think she was gonna. I think she's gonna play some for us now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I was gonna play them all out.
All right,
I
that's
was
cool.
trying to send it over so I don't. I was trying to keep up, but at the same time trying to
no,
go
you,
ahead
No,
and.
you.
no, no. You're good. You're good.
I mean, it's our show, right? So I mean, whether
Yeah.
it's
Also,
correct or
also, uh, also, I scroll through everyone's Instagrams. That's how I get information on people. So, do you have a brand, like a clothing brand?
Uh, I have one in the making. So I have been having one in the making for the past couple years. I started my own shoe before as well. That's probably another thing you probably saw on my page. Um, like a long time ago. I got into this program where I can make my own shoe and it would ship from Italy. Um, I didn't get enough support, and I didn't really know how to market myself at the time. So that's why I kind of put that one on the back burner. And
After the
then
show, I got you. Let's talk. I own my own. I own my own brand. I've been running it for 10 years. Uh, I actually started a new brand. My first brand was called Ball Club Clothing. I'm starting a new brand called 2213. Um,
with both.
I'm working with other artists now to collab with them, and yeah, let's make something happen.
all right, but I love that. And then the I have another one. It's connected to clothes, and then I want to get into management as well because working with other artists and whatnot, I just feel like I have a real knack for it, and I'm always running into people. I'm great at networking, so I just want to use that. So I have a name for that as well. I haven't copyrighted nothing, so that's why I haven't said it.
No, you're good. And here's the thing, like, because I'm in with 2213, right? It's going to be the new company that comes out. You know, Max has this grand idea. Him and I got to talking. You know, being like because we're family. Him and I, we're brothers, and um, so that was definitely something that we decided to do 50-50. And usually anything we do is 50-50. Um, Mac had to step away for a minute, but he's back now. But no, I'm very, very interested in, with how everything sounds, everything is going. I mean, there's definitely something there. So, yeah, I mean, send what you got, and yeah, let's work it out. I mean, and here's the thing, we respect, not wanting to, throw out any names or, because of not having a copy written yet, fear of having it stolen and things, right? Um, but it's like I said, off air, if you want to discuss that with us, we're not the type to take somebody's idea and just, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm interested, Mac's interested. Let's do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely with it, and we could definitely talk more about that off of here.
Oh yeah.
Dang, my
It's
bad. I had a brain blast there for a second. I was going to show you guys something. I was going to show you one of the. I was going to show you the baseball jerseys we had made.
oh, we're gonna be
Yeah, but
coaching baseball now.
not coaching baseball. It was ball club had made some baseball jerseys,
Oh, all right, I
and
got you. I got you.
they're in my son's room right now. But I'll wait.
So go in there and be like, "Listen here, Nappy, give me those jerseys right now." And he'll be like, "All right, Dad, here you go." Be like, "Yeah, that's right."
So how about yeah? And like speaking of like rappers, so you know how LeBron and
Bronny.
his son play, yeah, Bronny play on the same team. So I'm trying to get my son, because my son and my nephew, they both rap, and trying to do like a family collab as well.
You know,
You know what? You know
That's
what's
dope.
funny? I never knew. You know what's funny? I never knew they rapped until I went on what's that band what was it, band something,
Ben
band
Lab.
crowd or
band lab. Yep, I went on band lab, and I was like, I was just searching through like independent local artists and stuff like that. And I'm like, wait a second. I was like, this sounds like my kid. I was like, yo, that sounds like my nephew. Yeah. They basically
Just
got enough
hiding the
songs to,
sauce.
yeah, they basically got enough songs to put out like 2 albums. And I'm like, holy shit.
you know what though, Mac? I want to kind of rewind back for a minute. You talked about LeBron and his son Bronny, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the kid that made a name for himself with the paper towel brand, the Bronny paper towel?
No,
Oh,
no. LeBron James and Bronny and Bryce, they're all basketball players.
Bronny, picker upper, bounty, whatever. Oh, never mind. All right, I'm getting confused. I thought it was Bronny, paper towel, and it was bounty. My bad.
Oh, yeah. All right, so
It
we've
is
been
LeBron
neglecting
though.
this. Yeah, it is Bronny. Well, it's actually LeBron Jr., but
No, I mean, yeah, that. But I was talking about the paper towel brand. It's a brownie.
Is it Bronny?
Yeah, that's an actual
That's
brand.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
oh wow.
Oh, okay.
So AJ, we've been neglecting this for the past couple of weeks. We got to cut to commercial break real quick. After commercial break, we're gonna be back with Sid the Kid, and she's gonna play some music for us. So everyone gets to
Ready?
hear some tracks and chill out and vibe. So it's gonna be dope. All right, guys, we'll be back in about a minute and a half.
Imagine freedom, but only it comes with chains that you can't see. Every year in South Carolina, 11,000 are released from prison and carrying the invisible weight of their past and facing a future that's blurred with uncertainty. My brother was one of them. Found Jesus, found hope, and then the world outside tested him, pushed him down a hole so deep that he couldn't climb out. The day he shared his deepest pains to me in a letter was the day that he chose to end his story. Well, his ending sparked my beginning, a mission to make sure that no one walks alone after prison. Jumpstart isn't just a program, it's my promise, our promise to lead faith inside the walls and carry it out into the world. We are here to lift the weight and clear the haze of uncertainty and to stand by those who seek redemption and a new path with Jesus. Join us and be the difference in a story of transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jumpstart.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to FALH Radio. I'm your host, Mac Dubs. That is my brother on the left side, but if you're looking, he's probably on the right side, and we got Sid the Kid at the bottom. So we're back, and we're in action. And actually, here's the thing. I just got news from the people who voted us number 5 in Japan.
Shut
And
up.
with all the collabs and stuff going on, actually, this show right here, with the analytics right now and everything, we are at 10,000 views and rising over in Japan right now.
Hey.
So everyone keep it up. Actually, we are live in 36 different countries as we speak right now. So everyone's going to be booming. Everyone go check out Sid the Kid's Instagram. Check out the music platforms and everything.
On Instagram, you can find me at @the_real_Sid the Kid, spelled just like it is on the screen.
Just like that, folks, right there. You see the name, right? Right there. For those of y'all, that is SYDDAKYDD.
I'll show you right.
Looks like I left my tool bag at the office.
Well, Mac, I didn't realize your tool was detachable, and you've been leaving it at the office. That's something we have to talk about.
Everyone knows I got a 9 to 5 besides this and coaching football. So, yeah, I got to make a hustle too. You know what I'm saying? Besides radio, on radio, I'm Mac Dubs. In real life, I'm Cameron. So, hey.
We'll talk about the tool bag off air, dude. I'm not.
No, I was over in the neighborhood. We were cleaning out. I told you about the job today.
Yep,
I can't say it on air because I don't want to get.
I got you, dude. I got confused for a minute because one of our top fans, I misunderstood what she meant by tool bag. I thought she meant something else. Apparently, there's a little bit of a language barrier. My bad. So,
anyways,
one thing about this show is, I kind of ride that line of cancellation. Another thing about Mac and I is
we both do.
I mean, I get us into a lot of shit. Sometimes Mac don't even know about it, and I'll call him and be like, "All right, dude, I got us into some shit. I'm out. It's up to you to get us out."
It'll be 3:00 in the morning before I go to work. Before I have to get up and go to work, I don't even have to answer the phone and be like, "What?" I'll just answer the phone and be like, "The hell did you do now? And what do I got to do to fix it?" Speaking of that, we also we also do this with every person that we have on the show. We got one season already. We're starting on season 2. Season 1 of our book is in the process. Book series.
Fuck you,
I'm
Siri.
jumping
I
ahead
wasn't
of
talking to you.
myself.
Shut your-
Hey, he said say that right. He said you gotta say it right.
Season 1 of our book series is in the making. Season 2 is in the plot and process, and we ask all of our guests that come on to actually be a part of our book series and actually be a story part in our book series. And if you say yes, that'll make 10 people we have in the book and
We'd
that
love
we've
to have you in
collaborated
there.
with.
You know what? Why not? Why not?
Basically, it's
Real life personality.
it's
Me.
fiction, nonfiction. It's basically what he said. Real life personality into some crazy ass stories that get put in a book. For instance, we got our good friend who we snuck into his concert and just for an autograph. I don't
got one.
forget his name.
We got one where we I get us into space and I leave it up to Mac to get us home.
We there's
Okay.
one. Yeah, there's another story where we go where he actually sneaks us in to go to Ireland to meet the cover artist for Adele.
Okay.
So yeah, bunch of crazy stories.
I ain't
We'd
gonna
love to
hold you.
collaborate.
Whatever story
We
you
can.
probably come up for me, it just might be true.
And you know what? We haven't missed because a lot of the stories that a lot of the chapters in the first season, um, especially the first chapter in the book with what God bless what
Grandview.
Grandview. I was about to say
Okay.
Sunset.
Oh dear God.
Nah,
But I'm telling you, all of our
Grandview's a
guests are
good
gonna get
friend.
freaking canceled, dude. They're gonna cancel being in our book because you want to butcher names.
Grandview's a good friend of ours. He's also another rapper. We basically snuck into his concert just to get an autograph. Yeah, we get beat, yeah. So yeah, it's a fun ride. And and like I said, every person that we have on the show, we love to. Yeah, we love to collaborate. That's how you get put out there. That's how we get put out there more. Uh,
Yeah,
it's a vice versa thing.
I'm always looking to collab. It's like I'm not stuck on one thing, so I'm all if you pitch it to me, like it's I wouldn't say it's a 50-50 chance, it's more like a 70% chance. Um
Look, yeah.
We got our
Here
fingers in a little bit of
here's like
everything around here.
yeah. Here's something interesting. Like on Saturdays, we like on Fridays, we do our normal radio thing. On Saturdays, we do whatever the heck we want, and
you as
uh,
you should.
we do
That's
whatever the
what
heck we want.
yeah.
We play game. Look, we come up here and we'll play games on radio, and people will tune in and be like, "Ooh, what are y'all playing?" Or, "What was it? I did the." So the hot chip challenge, right?
Oh, you did that?
So basically, it was So basically, it was a whole bag of the ghost pepper chips challenge. You had to eat them without drinking milk for I think it was 10 to 15 minutes, and yeah, I did that on radio. I if you go back and look at our episodes, we've done a lot of crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
I gotta look at that. I gotta see how long you lasted.
You know what? You know what, Mac? You've done it now. Now I gotta go look for this person's Instagram because you said something and I immediately wanted to throw it out there and I didn't want to butcher it. But there's a gentleman who talks about different days of the week while he's in the gym, and let's see, what day did you say? Fridays and Saturdays, right?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Bear with me, folks. Here.
If we're clinging,
Saturday we do bars. You think you want to stick your willy where she shits out her chili?
Hold on. He ain't gonna finish. Your arms better be fucking swole.
oh, I've seen that guy.
And as soon as you said on Friday and on Saturday, I immediately thought of Robert Frank. Shout out to Robert Frank. I love his videos. And here's the thing: if you want a woman, your arms better be fucking swole. Now
It's funny.
Okay.
now he's doing reaction videos where people try to do the same thing, and he rates the videos.
What's up, Mom? Appreciate you chiming in. Hey, look, funny story.
Hi, Mom. Sorry if
Fun.
sorry if you heard that. You weren't meant to.
Fun. My mom doesn't give a shit. Anyways, funny story that I'm about to say quickly about my mom here, and then we'll jump into some music. So speaking of like working out and stuff, my mom put on ankle weights and tried to go swimming in the pool, and she got into the deep end and couldn't kick her legs anymore, and ended up at the bottom of the pool. And my stepdad, like, walking around the pool, is like, "Where the hell is your mom?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
She's wearing
Like,
bricks at the end of the. She's wearing bricks at the deep end.
Look, we're sitting there
No.
looking at her at the bottom of the deep end, and it's like, what the heck is she doing? And he jumps in and grabs her, and it's like, he looks at her, he's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I was exercising." He's like, "Yeah, with ankle weights?"
No, see.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Doing that in water, because I don't know what it is about water. I think it might be pressure or something, but it does like give you a different type of strength.
Yeah.
But
go
that,
ahead.
oh man,
I've actually had somebody like punch me in the stomach underwater once, and it's more different. I can take some hits. Trust me, I can take some hits.
man.
But somebody like punched me underwater and actually connected, and I'm like, I gotta go sit down for a minute.
You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. I'm actually gonna stick up for Mom here for a minute because y'all misread the situation. She was wearing ankle weights in the deep end, and she was exercising. She ain't lying. She was exercising her lungs and her breath. I mean, look, you got to exercise those lungs too. Look, if you don't use them, you lose them, right?
Facts.
But also, real quick before we get into some music, Sid, I don't know if you realize this or not. You know, we've been talking about collabs and some famous people. Most of our guests don't even realize this. And actually, I would have completely forgot had we not talked about Mom. Shout out to Mom. You're actually in the presence of everybody's favorite childhood go-to children's show. Mac, you wanna tell Sid the story of how you played the original Barney back in, you know?
What, for real?
Yeah, this dude was Barney. I listen. I have
For you boys and
photographic proof.
girls.
I have proof. I got
No,
photos.
Give me those photos in the
it's
email, yo.
it's a meme. It's a meme he
It
made
is.
of me
Listen.
because of the
No, it is.
story of what happened to me and a comedian.
We will let Sid decide whether it's a meme or not. But go ahead and share. I got one with you with your mask on. Ha ha ha.
I went to a comedy show. I was wearing white khaki shorts and a purple button up. We went to dinner first, and he was like, "Hey, hey, you want to take a picture?" I'm like, "Sure." So we took a picture. He was like, "Hey, come to the show." We go to the show. And he's like, "Hey, guess who I met at dinner tonight?" And I'm like, he must have met a lot of people. It's like, I met somebody famous, more famous than me. He's like, we're going to take it back to 1990 something in the early 2000s. Everyone, spotlight hits. Barney the fucking dinosaur.
Please stand up. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah.
Oh, if you think that's funny, do you know, I don't know if you know who Walker Texas Ranger is, but
Yeah.
That's him too.
apparently I'm Walker Texas Ranger to people with dementia.
Yeah. Shout out
I went
to
to go,
shout
shout
out to
out to
grandma.
my,
Oh, great aunt, right?
shout out to my great aunt for that. And the story behind that was my grandma takes me to see my great aunt, and she had it was either Alzheimer's or dementia. It was either one, but she had on Walker Texas Ranger in the house, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and I come back out, and she's like, do you know who this is? And she's like, no. And then she like pauses for a few minutes, and she looks at the TV, and she looks at me, and she looks at the TV, and then she looks at me again, and then boom, she's just like, she's like, she's like Mary, and that's my grandma. That was my grandmother's name. She's like, what? She goes, your grandson? She's like, my great nephew is Walker Texas Ranger. I'm like, Jesus.
You should have just rolled with it, dude. Yeah, I'll give you an
In the back of my mind, I was 18. In the back of my mind, I'm like, do I just roll with it, just to make her happy?
She would have been happy though. She would have been real happy.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Y'all have heard enough stories. Let's if you got some music ready for us, we'd love to hear some music from you.
Alright, but I got two songs. So I
All
got
right.
one with the person I told you about. He R&B and hip hop, and then
Okay.
I got one of my singles I got out already right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Can't love to hear
All right, so the first one I'm gonna play that's with the other person. He my cousin, by the way.
it. Okay, cool.
But it's called Fine Smoke. All right, there we go.
I just need that fine smoke. That passing all the time smoke. Baby, let me get a break. Just give me a taste of your time and your if you want play with me to find a smoke, I would have had it in my life. I'm sorry. It's crazy how the time flies. You better than lemon haze in the summertime. Baby, roll over in the covers, get style you all over, yeah. I know that you tired of doing the same thing. Hanging with niggas that can't hang. Baby, I know that you need to change. So switch from switches to backwards. Roll stars in the backwards like. Let's get a better look at this. This my first time rolling you, so I might be shook with this. It's kind of hard for me to get you undressed, trying to get you looking like you came out of that sundress. And now that I got you tucked in, I'll keep you at peace until your smoke cease to exist. But it took me a couple of times just to get you to hit. So I guess I'm no good at this. I want to get practice so I can have your proof. Practice with different models on clothes and removal. Come back the next time and you look at me crazy when I asked you to let my bro in because he's driven crazy. It's just been a crazy ass time for me. Come to you every time my girl cry to me. Even after a nigga finish a freak, whatever I need, I still come back to you. That much is true. So what about I really doing though? Yeah. Opportunity at every utmost, especially when her dream rushing. My white eyeliner bust. Put it inside the oven. Style off my pick. Take a few hits while you doing the splits. Low key, you make me do better with this. Fast you up as I keep going with this. And love is split. This my first time settling the issue. My girl treat my shirt like tissue. Fussing and fighting before I hit you. I do it cause I miss you. I would never think to diss you. Okay, I've been selling you off on it. At first you thought it was funny, but nowadays it's got more serious when I came for your patience. So every time I want to do a study on you, girl, you keep my baby patient. That's what I always be saying. I just need that fine smoke. That pass it all the time smoke. Can you let me get a break? Just give me a taste of your time and your fine smoke. Wish like fine wine. Haven't seen you in a minute. I'm your rug in the nighttime. The supplier, big done data. Both got a pass rotation with the stash. Shotguns out the rap, you a fine smoke. You my type, from a different world. I couldn't mix it up. Puff, then we fuck. Stroke got the stroke. Drop my status. Real for the week. Only kids know me sneak. Call me pocket, but your mama speak free. I just need that fire smoke. That pass it all the time smoke. Can you let me get a break? Just give me a taste of your time and your fire smoke.
So yeah, that's fine smoke with that one. And then uh I got I got my single that's I dropped it almost a year ago now. Almost a year ago. In March will make a year that I dropped it. But but yeah, I'm gonna play that one. So I know I said I'm only like rapping hip hop, but the reason I didn't really get in really say like R&B and stuff like that is because my vocals are in developing. But
Hey,
but yeah,
I
uh,
didn't have a radio voice when I first started, and a lot of people said that I sucked. So I
we
got a
gotta
lot of
start somewhere though.
I got a lot of criticism when I started doing radio, and a lot of radio stations gave up on me. And look where I'm at now. I have my own station in 36 different countries. We have our own station in 36 different countries. So anything is possible.
To
Um,
show you right.
but some feedback on that first track. I love that track. It was dope.
Oh yeah.
To show
It
thanks.
it really gave me some Midwest vibes. It actually gave me some Kanye West vibes as well. And I'm a big Kanye West fan. Um,
Are you really?
I, his early stuff, like
All right, all right, all right.
his later stuff, no.
I respect it. Sid, real quick, I promised you, and it took me a little longer than usual, but I found it for you. I got to call Mac out on his bullshit. You be the judge.
I knew you were searching over there.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. That Photoshop is decent though.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. That's the real thing, you know. Fuck you, Mag. We address this off air. Yeah. All right. See, yeah. I mean, I don't know how that's photoshopped. I mean, he's the one that sent it to me. You know what I'm saying? I even have a photo of him on my TV from previous episodes. He was just in the costume, without the mask though. Hold on a minute. I know I got it somewhere. Right here. See, this is him on my TV.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. That one wasn't. That one, it looked like it's cut and paste.
Maybe a
The
little bit.
first one was better.
Maybe a little bit. All right. I mean,
You would have fooled me more with the first one.
Well, no, the first one was real. I told you, Max sent that to me personally. But yeah, I'm still developing my skills on that. Trust me, I got quite a few that we won't go into. Just their yeah. However, Mac, you know I love you, brother. We family, and that's how we do around.
For sure, we bust each other's chops all the time.
You don't.
wouldn't be the fucking show without it. Let's get into this next song here.
All right.
All right. This is my single, "Do for Love." Sometimes I wonder, like, what would you do? I know what I've done for love. Tell you. Love don't cost a thing, but it's costing me that sanity. All this pain, too much love, all this shock therapy. Can't get it out of me. Took me my exes, doctor told me it ain't no hard at me. Fuck my head up, gotta get it up out of me. Strict love, psychology, to better myself. Now I live by philosophy. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end. So we can't play pretend. We can't play house, put our peanut butter seeds. How to catch a mouse, how to catch a rat. Your family can't steal, no infestation in the trap. A peaceful mind live here, that's why I wanna be clean, glad and free. You can't put no chains on me. I don't believe you when you tell me you love me. I don't even feel you when you hug on me, like for real. What you do for love? I've done everything. Drugs to another state, just for a wedding ring. It's whatever, it's whatever. I'll do it all again. I'll do it all again. What you do for love? What you do for love? Love Drake crazy, then I got gas. Speed racing, face the consequences last. What you do for love? I'm just telling you about me. She exposed me, I saved her from a court case. She stole from me, I saved her face. She lied on me, I still gave her grace. Blessing in disguise, I protected your names. Someone call it stupid, but I don't stoop deep. No meaning where you at, no tip for tat. My heart big, everything genuine. Even when I was stabbed in the back, I still had your back. You never had no one like that. Nah, ain't no double backs. Can't put my heart in between all that. Someone that love me wouldn't do me like that. Yeah, gotta face the facts. Thank you. What you do for love? I've done everything. Drug to another state, just for a wedding ring. I'll do it all again. I'll do it all again. What you do for love? What you do for love? Yeah. That was all me, vocals and everything too.
You got a comment from one of the viewers here.
Top one of our top fans.
Yeah, one of our top fans.
Thank you. I got more coming soon.
You know what? I have to say, are you like I was like with radio and stuff? I was like skeptical about my voice because I could never like find that niche to like what am I trying to say? Like have that perfect voice, but like with your singing, I think you're there. I honestly think you're there.
People done told me that, but I don't believe it. I don't know what
Look,
it is. I think
it's like
I think
it's like when you're trying to find your niche, you're never going to find it. But if you're not trying to look for it, it's already there.
You
Like,
know what, Mac, I'm going to expand upon that from actually personal experience. Um, I'm going to share the most recent one first, though, right?
All
So
right.
I never, and the funniest thing about how Mac and I got this, started doing this, um, the podcast at the time was on a very long hiatus. And I can't remember our I can't remember our conversation at the time. Um, but I remember, talking about doing like podcasts or something like that. And Mac had brought up, he had one that was on hiatus, and he was talking about bringing it back. I don't like the sound of my voice. I don't like the sound of it. I won't listen to myself, on recording or anything like that. I'm trying to get better on doing that. Um, I didn't think anybody would really tune in and listen, and shit like that. And but I was like, all right, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. So we, did a few, and then I noticed it. Okay, people are tuning in, and then we kind of built from there. And to see how many people tune in, when I first started, I thought too much about it. It's like, what are people going to think of
Okay.
me, this and that, my voice. And really, if you put yourself in the mindset of it's just you, or it's just, you and whoever you're with, it comes very easy. You tune out everything and you forget that you're either, live or, whatever it is. You forget that there's others tuning in to listen, and it makes it more easy, more flow. It makes it more comfortable. An earlier story, it kind of going off of what Max said about if you go looking for it, you ain't gonna find it. I met my wife um, years and years ago, right? When her and I first started, when I first met her, it was at my house. Actually, she brought one of her friends up to Michigan. I'm born and raised there to see. It was her friend Rachel dating a guy, one of my friends, and so she calls up my wife and says, "Hey, can you take me to Michigan so you see my boyfriend?" Yeah, sure. Yada yada bullshit, whatever. So they go up there, and I'm talking to my friend at the time, and I had pretty much just given up on the whole dating scene. I just, it really wasn't working out for me. I kept going out and looking, and it wasn't working out for me. Um, so, my friend asked me, he's like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like, and I'm like, "Nothing, dude. I'm just sitting here. I had a 12-pack of Mountain Dew, just, putting them back." And says, "Mind if we stop over?" I said, "I don't care." Well, I heard her laughing in the background, and it made me laugh. So I asked, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's so and so." I was like, "Oh, okay." So they came over, and they actually met my parents first. They come up the stairs of my apartment. We're chilling there, and I was sitting on the floor next to my heater, and I let my wife now sit in my nice big comfortable chair that I had. And I have never been one to do anything like this, but I didn't think about it. Just I don't know where it came from. I got up, not even thinking about it. It wasn't pre-planned, nothing. I got up, I walked right over to her. I sat on her lap, looked at her straight in the eyes. I said, "Hey, baby, how's it going?" Boom. Almost 17 years later, and we've been married since 2020, and I mean, 2 kids. I mean, and everything's great. And it's just like you got to take a chance on yourself. Have that confidence, and just if you're, whether it's a profession or whatever it is, don't think too much on it. If you're thinking
yeah,
too much on it, you just start getting that stage fright, that nervousness. Just let it come natural.
You know,
Okay.
I never thought I'd get into like coaching football. My older brother coached flag football for a couple of years, and he was just like, "Hey, look, come coach football with me." And at the time, I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to coach a bunch of rugrats. I don't want to sit here and yell at them. I don't want to sit here and bitch and fuss and all that."
I didn't know
Yeah,
Zach was coaching before you.
yeah. But anyways, he was like, "Yeah, come give it a shot." I was like, "All right, I give it a shot." First year we started coaching together, and we got our team formed and everything. And I never knew that I would become a motivational speaker to teenagers and stuff like that. But our first year, we were the underdogs, and we lost to the number one team like three times in the regular season. And come playoffs, we made it to the district championship, and it's like we're playing this team again, and everyone's like they're going to beat us. So we came up with this idea. We had some college kids come in and practice with the team, and the next day was the championship game. You're a fucking asshole, bro. I swear to God. And we ended up winning. We ended up beating the number one team in the district. And then after that, we won it again. And then after that, we won it again. We won it 3 years in a row. I've been coaching 7 seasons now, and actually become a motivational speaker because of that. So,
Mac,
uh,
you now, and actually, there was actually one specific season that was very, very special to Mac, and kind of actually special to me because it was my first time uh, being put on the team and coaching. And Mac, could you please share with what happened that season?
yeah, it was actually a special season. It was actually not last season, but not last fall,
2023.
but 2020. Uh, yeah, 2023. It's actually my son played on my team for I don't know what 5 seasons. Won 3 championships. The last championship actually won. We went undefeated, um, and actually did something before LeBron and Bronny did. Won a championship with us with their son. Now
And
my
here's
son now my son plays high school football, and that's what I do on Thursday nights.
I
the
know that
thing
was a
about
great moment for you as well, though.
and
So
the thing about that though is I give Mac a lot of shit about that because and I want to apologize to you, Mac, because I shouldn't rub it in like that. You know, the thing about that is it wasn't as much as I joke around with Mac and stuff like that. Is it wasn't just me. I mean, I would like to. The only thing I can do is hope that I contributed uh, to helping, right? But it was my honestly, it was my first season, um, and everybody on that coaching staff it was driving force. The kids that season, everything it was meant to be, right? And I don't know for those who may be religious or may not be. Uh, Mac and I, we are. I will. I just say it wasn't one specific person on that team. It was God who blessed that season. Whether it was knowing that it was Bonehead's last season, in that league, and that moment needed to come about. I'm just happy, and I am thankful, and I am grateful that I got to be um, a part of that, right? Because for all I know, that season could have happened the exact same way, even without me. You know, um, but Mac, I made an effort to go around um, and apologizing, to those who maybe I may have pissed off, or maybe I give a little too much shit. Um,
Well, you know, I gave the greatest speech of my life that that season, and it pissed a lot of people off, but uh, I don't care. Um, and you know, uh, so basically, I gave my speech, and I just told the kids, I was like, look, you're champs, but you're not champs until the final bell. It's like, just think of somebody boxing. You got to knock that person out. I don't care if, just think of basketball, the final shot. Think of baseball, the final run, the final goal. It's like, you don't stop playing until that final whistle, until you see 4 zeros on that game board. And I was like, and you don't quit. I was like, if you quit, you go sit on that sideline, and I will not start you. I will
After
not
I
play
did,
you the rest of. I told him, I was like, I will not play you the rest of the game if you quit on me.
No, for real, because you can't quit. You better not quit.
yep.
And it's just like with anybody's career. Like, I almost gave up radio. I I I took a very long break. I've had I started back in 2014 just by recording off a device. Then I started with a couple of other people. Um, we went 2 years strong, and then they left me to go do something else, which was fine. It is what it is. And then I did it by myself for a couple more years, and then I got sick, and I was like, I got to take a break, get back better, and that's when I pitched the idea to him. I was like, dude, I got a podcast. I was like, I want to get back into it. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, and that's what really influenced me more.
And
I
you
read.
know what though? I don't. I'm not going to name drop just because we don't want to give any individuals any clout or anything. Um, but it's one of those things. Is when you get to a certain level of success, you start to explore other opportunities. And knowing what Mac had been through, having people leave and stuff like that, Mac and I were brought in as a team. We were brought in together. I am very much a family man, and I hold loyalty in the very highest of regards. Um, Without going into too much detail, it was a situation, um, and it was we want to keep one, not the other. Um, and I don't want to speak for Mac, but it was one of those things. I can only speculate. I'm sure that kind of worried him. What he went through, twice before, and that's where I proved myself different, right? Because it's loyalty. Mac got me into this, and I'm not gonna, number one, I'm not gonna forget my roots, and two, I'm not about to abandon my brother, my family, and I text message almost a book, and I said, look, I said, it's loyalty. Um, no, if one goes, the other goes. I'm not doing that. And look, we're our own station, right? We've Mac, and I don't know if you've heard from the award company yet, but we've gotten ourselves our own achievement award for what was it, like 10,000 views on an episode.
10,000 views on an episode. Yep.
I wish it would have been a different episode, but
Same here.
we'll take. Look, we'll take it. We'll
Take
take
what
it.
we can get. I've been
You gonna take it
nominated
and get ready for another one.
I hope
in the
so.
past. Yeah, in the past with two other special guys that are good friends of mine. They're doing big things now still. Uh, Amateur MMA, and one's got his own promotion going on. Um, Shout out to Billy and
Billy the Kid. I miss Billy the Kid.
shout out to Billy and Justin. We still got to get that family reunion sometime, but we got nominated for a podcast award a while back. We never won, but you know it's basically, with all of our stories, we're just trying to tell you, don't give up on what you're doing. If this is what you feel like this is your dream and what you want to do, uh,
Do it.
keep pushing. Don't give.
Shit.
Can I? Yeah, don't give two f bombs about what everyone else says. I gotta kind of keep it PG because even though we said 18 plus tonight, people still want to linger in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we yeah, your music sounds good. Your vibes are good. Your head's there. Your
I'm
mindset's
excited for
there.
yeah. I'm excited for opportunities and just ideas that we've all talked about tonight. Um, and I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad or anything, but it's always exciting when we run over. That's how we've always had a good discussion,
I
and
ain't gonna lie, I did notice. I'm like, yeah, this is a good conversation.
that's what happens.
Facts.
You know,
That's what happens when when we vibe with people. We forget our time frame. Uh, it doesn't matter because it's all of it's still gonna air. You're still gonna hear it. Uh, and nobody can do anything about it.
Yep.
But like I said, just keep pushing, keep being yourself, keep doing you, keep collabing with people, uh, keep us in the loop, and keep doing your damn thing.
not only that, and,
So
don't only just not only keep pushing, but you gotta push it real good. Push it real good.
Hey, hey, you know what? Hey, a little bit of salt and pepper don't hurt every now and then.
nah, for real. I like how you did that. I like how you did that.
I mean,
Hey, look, hey, AJ, look, you even had Poppy, as soon as you like, push it, Poppy just strutting his head like, do.
push it real good.
Oh, man.
Push it real.
Let's see here. Do we got any? Oh, yeah. Couple of questions over here on Instagram if you want to answer them before we start hopping off here. I know I've probably asked some of these questions, but some of the listeners probably just popping on because I guess our different time frames and stuff like that. reason why we go on like 9 p.m. Because different time zones is they're either like an hour ahead or um,
An hour
it's
behind.
during
That's close to the time we start to collide a little bit.
yeah. So yeah, a couple of people asked, why don't you turn your poetry that you wrote into music?
Actually, I have used a couple little ones in some of my lyrics, but also talking to another one of my people I'm working with, um, they kind of got me thinking about next year dropping dropping an album with just my poetry.
The poet.
Yeah, Sid the Kid, the poet.
Hey, look, and here's an idea. Sit the kid the poet. Yeah, that's dope.
There,
And
yo,
look,
I tell you, that would be a perfect like album name, The Poet, and then
mixtape, mixtape name, my book, or some along the lines of that, or um,
I was thinking,
whatever aligns with like poetry or something like that.
I was
That'd
thinking,
be.
Simba book, just cause, some people used to call me Simba, especially like, well, I got locks now, but I used to have a big fro,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like a mane, so they used to call me Simba.
And look, a lot of people used to call. My mom used to call me Mufasa. So because and because she had bought a photo of when my son was first born. She had bought a photo of Mufasa and Simba to like symbolize me and my son. So it's like every time I see the Lion King and I see Mufasa and Simba, it's like, hey yo.
Did y'all see the movie Mufasa yet? I'm
no,
waiting
I
to
Mm,
want
see it, so
to.
don't spoil nothing.
I want to
My
see it.
my wife and kids have seen it. I haven't seen it yet, but everyone says it was freaking amazing. And everyone's saying Mufasa was a gangster. Man, I just gotta know. I just gotta know.
Yeah,
They're saying Mufasa was the bad guy and Scar was the good guy. I'm like,
that's what,
nah.
man. I gotta see it. I gotta see, like,
You know what though? I will say this: it's one of those things like things are good. You know, like I can't express how well just everything has turned out. You know, um, I don't want to sit here and I mean I can assume I can speak for Mac in saying this, uh,
Uh,
but
yeah,
but
check this out real quick.
oh, okay, yeah. So you know what? Actually, you know what? That is a really good idea. Um, would you be open to coming on the show more often, just to hang out and talk and shoot the bullshit and things like that?
Be another voice.
Yeah.
hmm, like, I mean, we could talk about that. We could probably do like a once a month or something.
Look, hey, I mean, we'll take whatever we can get.
Yeah, look, we do that with a lot. We shoot that out to every collab that we do. Yeah, I mean that's usually what they do. Once, twice a month, we keep up with a lot of our uh, people. And once you come on the show, you're always a part of the show, and you're always more than welcome. Come on
Is
anytime. Uh, we always follow up with everyone, and we stay in touch. And journey is bright, so
oh,
Okay,
for
okay.
everyone, just remember that your journey is bright. You're never in the darkness unless you lose your light.
And if you lose your light, you can always still find it.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
if you ever lose your light, get a light bulb.
Unless you lose the batteries out of your flashlight, then you're
Man,
SOL.
hey,
And if you well, no, see if you lose your light, get a light bright. Please tell me y'all remember those things.
nah, I remember those.
Man, I used to love those things.
Hmm.
Until I started making my own and got in trouble. They ain't gonna go there.
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
gonna go
and
there.
I often worry about me writing that line of cancellation. Be like surprise, canceled
Oh,
show. Surprise, Mac was the one that got us canceled, not me. And if that
hey
would ever
look,
happen, nobody would believe it. Nobody would believe that Mac
hey
would
look,
be.
we've been on the line of cancellation ever since we've gone on here, and
Mhm.
can't nobody stop. Can't nobody. They can take us off of YouTube, but you can't take me off my own station.
Look,
Hey, that one. You can't take me off of what's mine.
we've gotten a couple emails. All right,
We've been harassed.
we've even
Look,
been banned from YouTube for what was it like a few days or a week or something.
yeah, we've been banned. Yeah, we've been banned from YouTube. We've been harassed. We've gotten threats. We've got the whole shebang. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can take me off of YouTube, but you can't take me off my own station. I
You
dare
look,
you to try.
you can take us, you can take us out of off of YouTube, but you can't take YouTube off of us. Did I say that right? You guys? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you said something. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. I'm having a lot. It's been a hell of a week. I hope that made sense, and it probably didn't. And now I'm short circuiting because I don't even know. Um,
I
on
think
that
it's the
note,
Red Bull and Mountain Dew mixture.
I just, I don't know. I think it's sleep deprivation. Um, I don't even. On that note, folks, before I trail off and start sounding like, you know, lovely Sleepy Joe.
Pansy.
Um, thank you, Sid the Kid, for joining us tonight.
Oh,
Uh,
that was the only question?
oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh dear God, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
You all good? Not you muted.
You're all good. You're all good. Yeah. Hold on here. Let me pull it back up. Yeah, one person. One person said mixing R&B and rap is something new in Chicago, and they said you should keep doing it because you'd be like one of the first out of Chicago to mix R&B and hip hop together. So I guess that was more of a
Appreciate
compliment,
it.
but
Appreciate it.
and we got one that says, "Hey, why not try and do an R&B song, kind of like what's that? Lil Wayne, Teach Me How to Love, something like that."
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Um,
While we're spitballing some ideas here, why not try like a country rap, like Old Town Road or something?
So I'm gonna have to write this stuff down.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's giving you ideas, and the next time you come on air, we should have some new hits to listen to, and some more stories to hear from you. Well, I had one question. It just popped up in my head. I was going to ask earlier, and I'm stealing it. Hey, look, I'm stealing it from the listener, and I'll give them credit for it because I was going to ask this earlier, but they asked, have you done live performances before?
I actually did my first performances last year. So Southwest, I did that one in Austin, and then I did one in Houston, one in Dallas, and then I came back home and I did two. I done two close to the end of the year.
Is there any
And
plans of doing like a North Carolina tour?
I'll be open to it for sure. Um, I'm I'm not exactly sure when I would, because I wasn't well, I ain't gonna say I wasn't planning to perform out there, but when I when I found out about it, it was just something that I didn't necessarily plan it. I found out about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that,
Like
and
spur of the
it was
moment.
like a ripple effect from there.
I know some promoters here in my state. I can talk to them and let them get in contact with you and see if y'all can work some magic.
I'll be down. Shoot, I love to travel too, so I'll definitely be open to it.
Um,
Mhm.
I have to hit up. Yeah, I'll hit them up and if if you'd be able to send me those two songs, I can let or send me some songs that you've done so I can let them listen and stuff like that so I can spread it around for you and
Would you
let
want me
my
to send it to the email with that
yeah
you
yeah yeah
All
yeah
right, that's
yeah
cool.
that's our show email.
Hopefully,
Um,
folks will get the uh, Kid Dubs tour of North Carolina.
Hey,
that'd be dope. That'd be dope. You never
that
know.
would be
Never
dope.
know. Um, but yeah, shout out to the Windy City. Shout out to Philly and shout out to wherever I'm at right now. I couldn't even tell you.
You can.
It it's been one of those days.
When you
Shout
just
out
don't
to the
want to wake
state of
up.
J. Shout out to the state of J. Cole and Petey Pablo. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
Uh, and a whole bunch more. But it's about to get rowdy. I gotta hop out the studio because my kids are about to start yelling at the TV and video games and all that mumbo jumbo. Uh, with
So
that being
it's
with that being said, we're gonna wrap things up. One more thing, Sid the Kid, if you want to go ahead and promote your platforms, go ahead and let everyone know where they can find you at, if they can find your music, if you're on YouTube or wherever, just let them know.
All right, all right, all right. So on Instagram and Threads, you can find me at the real underscore Sid the Kid, SYDDAKYDD. You could find, if you just put in Sid the Kid on YouTube, my YouTube will pop up. I started doing video logs. I need to update it, but you'll find my music. You'll find that, as well as anything else I may be up to. And then yeah, you can find me on all platforms at Sid the Kid. My song "Do for Love," you can find that on there. That's everything.
all
All
right.
right,
Look me up.
bet.
I'll be looking for you.
Did we do a little thing around here at the end of every show? We throw it up here for everybody. If you want to join us, you most certainly can. If not, that is okay too. We got a little catchphrase at the end of the show. Uh,
If
if
it
it
ain't
ain't,
sweet,
it
it
ain't
ain't
tasty,
tea.
hit them with it, bring it in.
Force for the little rascals
Wait,
and
wait. Y'all said it. Y'all said it at the same time. What is it again?
That was actually by chance. That has never
Uh,
happened to us before. If it ain't sweet,
If
Mac?
it ain't sweet,
Mac, your
It
turn.
ain't tasty.
It ain't tasty.
it ain't tasty.
Yep. Boom. And then
Okay.
4s for the Rascals. All right. Yo. Now it's time for my favorite part of the show. It's time for y'all to two sweet your asses on out of here. Until next week, we love y'all. Stay safe. Be good. Get the hell out. And Mac.
You forgot about tomorrow, so we'll see your
Oh.
asses tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay. So get out until tomorrow.
And then one of
Love
my
y'all.
favorite
Fucking
catchphrases
Thompson.
is hit my damn music.
Stay fly, hustle through the sky, moonwalk on clouds, stack it up, cheddar, feeling better, proud, mind sharp, cutting through vibe, samurai sword, dropping bars, hit like a freight train aboard. City lights reflect dreams, mirrored ambition, chasing glory in the chaos, no permission. Quick wit, sharp tongue, arrows in the dark, navigating life, playing like a park. Busta Rhymes taking over, no one can ignore. From the alleyways to the grand concert hall floor, putting pieces together, call it life jigsaw. Rise from the ashes, Phoenix never withdraw. Cold nights, warm dreams, hustling for the cream. Every block another challenge, never what it seems. Silent whispers in the wind, secrets unfold, weak stories with rhythm. Iron thread to gold. Past troubles, now chapters in a book. Flipping the pages, never a second look. Running fast, marathon of vibes, so fleet. Corner to corner, city to city, life beats. Eyes on the prize, never blink, dodge the haze. Echoes of the past, haunt sometimes the blaze. Blueprint the future, scribbled on city walls. Stand tall, fortress of rhymes, never falls.